Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to be testing a $6 foundation against a $90 foundation. So I've got two foundations here in front of me, the Makeup Design Long Lasting Foundation and the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Foundation. Now both of these foundations are medium buildable coverage. They're both advertised as, really lightweight, comfortable wear with a flawless finish, and also they are both supposed to be very, very long lasting. I've heard great things about both of them. It's going to be interesting to see how they hold up, and if this is better than this, why would you spend that much money on this one? It just seems crazy to me. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing me battle these foundations out against each other, then please keep on watching. So before we jump into the video, let's learn a little bit more about the Makeup Design one. So I've just got the packaging here. It says it's a long-lasting liquid foundation. It's designed for all-day wear without smudging or budging. Creamy, lightweight formula provides medium to full buildable coverage for a comfortable, flawless finish. So as far as I'm concerned, if it can do all of that for $6, it is like gold in a little bottle. The packaging is beautiful. It's actually got glass packaging. It doesn't feel like $6 packaging. Like, this feels really, really high end. When I took it out of its external packaging, I was actually like really surprised. I was like, dang! Because yeah, it is actual glass packaging. So that is what it looks like. And you take off the lid and it's got like a little pump nozzle there at the top. You get 28 ml of product in this one. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it. For those of you wondering, Makeup Design products are available in Australia at Woolworths stores. So yeah, that's where you can, well, and of course online, of course. But yeah, if you want it in store, that's where you'll find it. And then this is a Chanel one. So like I said, this one retails for $90 here in Australia. This one promises a long wear flawless finish. It's oil-free, it's meant to be breathable and creamy on the skin, and it's also meant to be quite a natural sort of looking product on the skin. You get 30 ml in this one. The packaging is glass as well, and then there's a pump nozzle on this one as well. Okay, so those are the two foundations. On this side of my face, I'm going to apply the Makeup Design one, and then on this side, I'm going to apply the Chanel one. And we are going to see how they apply in comparison to each other, and then we're also going to see how they wear throughout the day. So I'm going to come back later on how my skin is looking on both sides for comparison after about 10 to 12 hours of wear. So let's do this. To start out, I'm going to prime using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This has been my favorite primer for a really, really long time now. So with this routine, I'm going to prime as I normally would, apply the foundation, and then put concealer and powder and other things on as I normally would, so that it's a genuine sort of impression of how I would wear it on a day-to-day basis. This primer is just so easy to use. It works really well. You all know I'm such an oily girl. I'm going to apply both of these with a beauty blender, just so, again, that it's, a genuine comparison, because it wouldn't work if I use one with a brush and with a sponge. Hello. I'm going to take a pump of that on the back of my hand. So that's the consistency. It's actually, it's quite thick, but it's kind of runny at the same time. And I'm going to take my sponge. I've got shade number 4 in this Mud foundation as well. It's called New Tan, this shade. First impressions is that it looks quite luminous on the skin. The coverage is quite nice, definitely a medium coverage. I don't really think I would need to build it too much because it does look really pretty and natural. The colour is looking quite good, although I am you guys know I'm very, very yellow. Sometimes it's difficult to find foundations that match my skin tone. Look how nice that looks on my skin, oh my god. So it's blurred out my enlarged pores on the centre here of my face. My skin is looking quite luminous, quite natural. The coverage is definitely medium, but I actually really like it. I don't feel the need to actually build the coverage to full coverage. Like, I think it looks really nice and beautiful. My skin is looking really nice. Like, look at my skin on this side and then like, oh. So we're going to go in with the Chanel on this side of my face now. So same thing, I'm going to put a pump on the back of my hand. Very, very similar in consistency. I did a bit of research to make sure that the foundations that we were comparing were quite similar. And I'm going to take this on this side of my face. Now, obviously the colors are going to be a little bit off because they're not, exactly the same brand and exactly the same foundation. So just bear that in mind. Oh, they actually look very similar. I just went on this big spiel telling you guys about how the colors are going to be different, and they're like near perfect. Oh my god. I've had to go in with a second pump of this foundation already because I don't know whether the formula absorbs more into the sponge or something, but I pretty much had used it all up. So with the Chanel one, coverage is medium. as well. It blends out reasonably well, like it did on the other side. The one thing that I am noticing is that I'm having to use twice as much product to get the same amount of coverage that I have on the Makeup Design side. You know, and when you think about it, if you have to use twice as much, you'd have to use 2 bottles of the Chanel to 1 bottle of the Makeup Design, which means it's $180 versus $6. Dang. So I'm pretty happy with the coverage on this side now. I actually think that this side is looking a little bit more flawless. I feel like my pores are a little bit less visible on the center of my face in comparison to this side. I mean, the coverage on both sides is about the same. And this side definitely looks more luminous and healthy than this side, which is really interesting. So let's zoom the camera in and give you guys a close-up, because you all know we like to get up close and personal. All right, so this side is the $6 foundation, the Makeup Design one. I think it looks damn near perfect. Like, it looks so nice. And then this side is the $90 Chanel foundation. I'm liking, at this point in time, I'm liking this side better. So what I'm going to do now is go off camera, apply concealer and powder and the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and show you again a comparison of what both sides look like, and then we'll wear it throughout the day and update. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, so I've got the rest of my makeup on now. In reference to the Makeup Design side, I didn't have any issues blending out the concealer or powdering it down. It still looks really beautiful and flawless. You know, under my eyes haven't creased or anything. There's no creasing on the top. It all just looks really, really great. And then on the Chanel side, I actually did find there was a teeny bit of caking when applying the powder. I did use the Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and I found sort of in this area when I was powdering it looked a little bit cakey. It looks fine now that I've got blush on and everything, but to start out with, there was a tiny bit of caking. So yeah, that is what we are looking like. So $6 side, $90 side. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day and then give you my final thoughts at the end of the day when I'm ready to take my makeup off. I will talk to you guys soon. Welcome to the 12th hour. God, that sounds super dramatic. Ew. Just realized how janky my lipstick is. So, check out my face. So, I have got to be honest, I think that the Chanel side is way more shiny and oily than the Makeup Design side. So, to refresh, $6 side, $90 side. I actually think that the $6 side looks way, way, way better. So looking at it now, things that are very similar, both sides, my pores look the same. I don't think that they are overemphasized on, you know, one side more than the other. I think both sides, you know, neither has gone cakey, neither has separated. All gone super gross with my natural oil production. This side definitely, I would say, is looking a lot more matte than the Chanel side. The Chanel side, I've got quite a bit of, I don't know if the camera never does it justice. I've got quite a bit of oil on the side of my nose here. Oh, and that just removed the foundation too. Missing some patches of the Chanel foundation just on the side of my cheek where I had lightly touched it as well. But honestly, you guys, from what I have seen from a first impressions and from wearing this for the last 12 hours, I actually think that the Makeup Design foundation is better than the Chanel Perfection Lumiere, which is crazy considering this is $6 and this is $90. $6, $90, like what? That is really impressive. Let's get a little bit up close again so you can get a super good look. So here is the $6 Makeup Design foundation side. It looks beautiful and natural. It's not cakey. The coverage is fantastic. It hasn't caked. It hasn't worn off. And then this here is the Chanel side. You can see the oil on the side of my nose, down under my eyes. You can see the oil down here on my chin and also on my forehead. It's definitely way more oily. I don't think that it looks as smooth and as flawless as the other side. I don't think it looks as perfected, and the coverage didn't last as long as well as the other side. There you go. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This is the first time I have done something like this. So if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments down below and I will definitely do way more of them. And it might even be cool to do, you know, like one side, you know, compare the best foundations for oily skin side to side to really show which ones stack up as the absolute best. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Like I said earlier, the Makeup Design Foundation is available in Australia at Woolworths stores and on the Makeup Design website. I will link it in the description bar down below. So yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful. I really enjoyed doing it. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!